Great uncle.
Great uncle. E. As I said, excellent listener.
I said excellent listener.
Excellent listener.
Excellent listener. Just regular top bloke bags.
Roma, why do you love your dad so much?
Because he makes me feel happy, and I don't know why. And he gives you chewy, and he gives us chocolate, and he loves when he does work. And then he loves our bedroom.
Oh, didn't see you there. Burger, how you doing? Your precocious son Leo has asked me to say a few words about you. A very few words, so I'll keep it nice and short if I can. Alright, so what are your best qualities? Well, you're reliable, you're sensible, you're consistent, you're predictable, you're boring really. That's the truth of the matter. But nah, in reality, you're a great guy. We've always gone on really well, no matter how long it's been. You've always been a good friend, fun to be around. Very dry, very funny sense of humour, and very observant about people and stuff around you. Good fun bloke. My favourite thing to do with you, well, where do we start? There's golf. I like to beat you at that. There's tennis. I like to beat you at that too. Footy, cricket, ball, you name it. I like to beat you at them all. Truth is, you're much better than me at most of those, except the first two, perhaps.
My brother Damien. You might know him from such films as Good Will Hunting, the Ocean's 11 series, 11, 12, 13. Of course, the best series, The Bournes, Jason Bourne. One I've recently watched as well, The Great Wall. What an actor. And more seriously, I love my big brother, my big bro Dame, because he's kind, he's smart, he's clever, he's funny. We've got very similar sense of humour, so laugh at the same things, and if he's funny, then I'm funny. Goes without saying. Happy birthday, bro. Love you. Mwah.
The best things about Dame are that he is very kind, he's very considerate, he's a thoughtful person, and I think he's an amazing dad.
What is good about Burger? Well, very patient man, likes to take his time with things, which I like that because it frustrates Monica, which I find quite humorous. My favourite thing to do with him, I just like chatting to Burger, really. Talking about footy or religion, politics, anything really. I really like Burger's view on things. He looks at it from a different angle.
Okay, what I love about Burger is that he completely, truly, deeply loves the Real Housewives of Anywhere, and that he really understands the complications of those characters and their relationships, and he loves it. It makes me so happy.
The best thing I like doing with Dad is probably going to footy with him, watching footy with him on the TV, and giving him lots of cuddles.
Okay, what I love about Burger, I would have to say he's the most patient man I've ever met in my whole entire life. I love that whenever I ring him and I'm lost, he never gets angry at me and he never yells at me, and he's very clear and gives very concise instructions. He's very kind and humble, and he loves Monica, and he loves his children. And I think that's an amazing quality, and I love having him as my brother-in-law.
I love when he just waits patiently, and I just wait for him, and then when he says yes.
I guess what I like to do best with Dame is reminisce, share, talk about our shared history, family. There's nothing like your family to share those memories with.
When I get a chance, we'll definitely have a catch up to celebrate. All right, buddy. All the best to you and mine and all the kidlets. Cheers. I'm going to get back to it.
I think my favourite thing to do with Dame is when I help him fix things. He often brings stuff around to repair, and I think he's learned a lot from me by watching how I go about fixing things. He's having to the stage now where he's having to go himself.
I reckon some really good qualities about my dad are he's patient, of course. He's always ready to drive 80 miles away to a football game just so I can get there on time. And yeah, he's the best.
Most fun memory I have of being with you. Gee, there's not too many that are G-rated, but let's have a crack at video games and that crazy old computer of yours. That was a whole heap of fun back at your place at Woolly Street. Rocking around to Woolly Street at any time was fun. Pools and open fridge and whatnot, so always good. Sneaking out to go traipsing around the neighbourhood, which you kids should never do, so don't do that. We did that, so you shouldn't do that. That was always fun.
One of my funniest memories with Dame is when we were in Turkey and we were walking into a ravine that was supposed to be just a walk, but it ended up that place was actually completely flooded and there was water flooding out of it. It was getting deeper and deeper. The deeper we went, we had bags above our head, water up to our chest and our neck, and eventually we thought, we might die here, so we should probably turn around and go back. And that was pretty funny.
My most fun memory would be, well, probably a couple of things. Playing footy with him, playing in a premiership with him, footy and cricket. I still remember the famous tap from Berger to me in the '98 grand final, which I duly slotted through for a goal. Also, on Monica and Damien's wedding day, when we went to the bowling club and we indulged in a few brown lemonades, and I was sort of like, geez, I think we better get back, Berger. And Berger was quite happy, yep, just taking his time as he does. And then when we got back to the hotel, it was a pretty big rush to get ready and make the bus.
Times when I've embarrassed Dame, there's probably been a few. Like, for example, on Sunday when I took my own drip out of my arm at the hospital, and Dame just sat there dying of potential embarrassment, thinking that we were going to get caught. But of course, Dame being Dame, doesn't say anything and just waits till the situation has passed. That's what's great about him.
The funniest moment I've had with Dad was probably when me, Dad and Leo went to a cafe and I got a strawberry milkshake, and Dad told me not to drink it fast and vomit it up. 5 minutes later, I vomited up the whole strawberry milkshake into the cup.
One of the most embarrassing moments I've been in with Dad is we were in Berkeley Square and Roma wanted sushi, so she kept on nagging him Dad about a cucumber sushi. And so when Dad went to order, he said to the waiter, "Could we please have 2 cucumber sushi?"
Singing ads, I always have great fond memories of that. Can't beat a sale for a snack, that's a fact, etc, etc. Leo's asked me to pick a time when I've embarrassed you. Surely never, but I don't know, maybe now, or perhaps that time when I had those caps printed that said Jonesy not Grossi, and the one for you which said Grossi not Jonesy. Bit embarrassing, never saw you wear it, so probably was fairly embarrassing.
I remember we had a lot of fun too when we used to go to Bowen Heads, and he used to love running around in the sand down there when Mum and I'd chase him into the water and all that sort of thing. He really loved going into Bowen Heads.
I would say the funniest time that I've had with Berger would be one night when we were all in the rhubarb and he professed his great love for Dan Carl. Okay.
And definitely the most fun I've ever had with Dame was just our trip to Turkey with Dame and Mon and Megs. It was a blast. It was an adventure. It was an adventure of a lifetime. Loved it. And I hope Dame would say that I have never embarrassed him, but I was his younger sister, still am. So I imagine I have. And for that I apologise.
Birthday. Love you, Bergs. Love you, Bergs.
Happy birthday, Bergs.
I love you.
Happy birthday. All the best. Wish I could be there with you.
As far as ever embarrassing him, I can't really think of a moment that I have. I've probably embarrassed myself in front of him, but I think Burger's just too cool to be embarrassed, really. Nothing really flusters him. So, yeah, I couldn't really think of anything for that one. But happy birthday, Burger. You're a star. And obviously, Leo coming up with this idea is... and Leo being the little boy that he is, growing into a man, is because of what a great father that he's got. And I definitely look up to you in that regard. So happy birthday, mate, all the way from Queensland. Hope it's a good one. Bye.
Happy birthday. Love you. Bye.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Daddy.
birthday, Dame.
Happy birthday, Dame.
So happy birthday, Dame. I hope this has been a lovely surprise. It's all been Leo's idea, and it shows what a good dad you are, because he's an amazing boy and you've got amazing children, and we all love you very much. Hope you have the best birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad. I love you. Hope you don't vomit in the cup as well.